Hey guys, Dr. J here. In the previous episode, we entered the farmer's market in order to find the ingredients for the Lazarus vector, Julie Langford's solution to reviving the trees killed by Andrew Ryan. According to her notes, we need samples of B enzymes and distilled water. Listening to the various audio diaries left in the farmer's market, we found out that we can get the B enzyme samples from the Silverwing Apiary and the distilled water from Worley Winery.
Adam acts like a benign cancer, destroying native cells and replacing them with unstable stem versions. While this very instability is what gives it its amazing properties, it is also what causes the cosmetic and mental damage. We need more and more Adam just to keep back the tide. From a medical standpoint, this is catastrophic. From a business standpoint, well, Fontaine sees the possibilities.
Okay, that was quite a lot of information. In the meantime, we did find the bees. It's time to collect the enzyme samples. And from the diary of that disgruntled French guy, we found some clues about where to get the distilled water. And we now know that people kept on splicing because of the addictive properties of Adam. Also, it looks like what Atlas said about Ryan controlling the splicers with pheromones is actually the truth. However, that brings up another question. Why aren't we affected? We are most definitely using the same commercially available plasmids and tonics everyone else is using. Something fishy is going on around here. Anyways, there's no point in thinking about this now. I've activated the fuming device one more time to make sure we haven't missed anything in the room with the beehives. And then we'll check Worley's winery for the distilled water. It also looks like splicers keep spawning whenever the fuming device is active. Okay, I'm satisfied we haven't left anything of value here. Let's move on. Looks like we'll have to wait until the device finishes its cycle. At least we know the Big Daddy is still faithfully waiting for us. And we're finally out. Looks like we didn't fully research this Big Daddy. Anyways, let's reapply the Hypnotize and go find that winery. The guidance arrow seems to be pointing us towards it. Okay, well that's convenient. It's just next door.
Why do they wear those masks? Maybe there's a part of them that remembers how they used to be, how they used to look. And they're ashamed.
Maybe, but I kinda doubt it. I think this has more to do with some kind of artistic form of expression twisted by their demented minds. We've got another safe to hack, and then we'll start our usual search through the room. Nice, we've started building back up our cash reserves. What else can we find in this winery? There's another audio diary on the table.
The children must remain functional to be effective producers of Adam. I had hoped we placed them into vegetative states so they would be more pliable. I find being around them very uncomfortable. Even with those things implanted in their bellies, they are still children. They play, sing. Sometimes they look at me. They don't stop.
Still more insight into Tenenbaum's state of mind. She really seems to have changed to an honestly decent person. I wonder what that feud between her and Atlas is all about. Then again, Atlas doesn't seem to care much about the little sisters. Okay, I think we're done with this floor of the winery. Let's check the basement. Very good. We just need 2 more bottles of distilled water to find. And of course there are splicers here as well. I mean, obviously, it's a winery. I think there's one more left here. Yeah, the Big Daddy seems to have already engaged him. One more bottle of distilled water here. And I guess after we hack the UN vents, we should continue going down. Doesn't look like this one will give us much trouble. Wait a minute. After hacking the UN vents, we actually have enough components for the Lazarus vector.
From the sounds of that UN vent, I'm guessing you're the proud papa of a brand new Lazarus vector. Now drop the vector into a gadget called Central Misting Control. Then we'll be cooking with gas.
You didn't say would you kindly, Atlas. I mean, I know you just lost your family and all, but that doesn't mean we should be impolite. Anyways, we will of course finish exploring these basements before returning to Arcadia. Great, there's an upgrade station here. I'm sure glad we didn't leave prematurely. The shotgun's rate of fire is another very useful upgrade. The pump action was really annoying. This will also give us the achievement for fully upgrading the shotgun. Okay, let's go ahead and take a few photos of the camera, the Big Daddy and his little sister. We'll also hack the camera, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't have a little sister. There was only one in this level. I guess we're a bit too far to take a good picture. Before getting closer, I guess we'll have to reapply the hypnotized plasmid and take care of that Houdini splicer. I'm trying to get as many objects as possible in the frame, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be working. Wait, what? Did we already research this Big Daddy? When did that happen? I guess we just need to kill him now. I won't be helping our Big Daddy too much this fight, since I want his health low as well. I'll probably kill him before we leave this level. This should be fine. I'll be using the machine gun to kill off this Big Daddy. Not for any particular reason, we just have plenty of machine gun ammo. Okay, it's going well so far. Perfect. Now let's go back to searching these basements and then get back to Arcadia. Nice, we've almost reached our wallet cap. I think I'll try going clockwise following the outer wall, since the basement seems to be quite big. I hear a vending machine nearby. And the hypnotize wore off again. It's kind of annoying having to constantly reapply it, but we won't be needing it for too much longer. Oh, we have a new tonic here. Oh, that's a great tonic. We already have the photographer's eye too, but we can stack both of them and get a whopping 25% bonus on research. Now if we can only get past our Big Daddy... Okay, I think we're pretty much done with the basement. Let's look around a bit more, but we should start heading back to Arcadia. What's with the alarm blaring in the distance? It seems to have stopped. Weird. Oh, I missed this scroll space. Let's see what's inside. As expected, another trap. There are quite a lot of components here. We are running a bit low on first aid kits. But they should be enough to kill this big daddy, especially since we have these explosives here. Okay, I didn't quite think this through, but it's not too bad. In the end, we managed to kill him. Now let's loot him and go find a vending machine to replenish our supplies. We've nearly hit the wallet cap anyway. We just need to find the exit. Was it this way? Doesn't look like it, but we actually haven't been here, so I guess it turned out okay. Some more components in these crates. And there's still so much distilled water left around. It is also used in other items apart from the quest items, so it's good that we've collected so many. And destroying this health station will also save us some money. I really wish we had the range jockey tonic though. Anything else we might have missed? There's still some distilled water left. I just realized we could have been following the guiding arrow. Well, time to get out of here. Sounds like more splicers have spawned. Good work, turret. Okay, now let's buy those first aid kits. Might as well buy some shotgun ammo as well. And I also forgot about this first aid station. Seems like we'll get some more free first aid kits. More splicers are getting spawned? Seriously, we just came from there. Where do they keep coming from? At least we'll be able to get some more photos of the sentry bots. And now we're done with this research category as well. Come on, another splicer? Let's just get out of here. I'm sick of these guys. I'm kind of curious, where is he though? Probably down in the basement. Anyways, let's get out of here. Dude, watch where you're shooting those fireballs. I'm pretty sure this was scripted. Not so sure about the part where he killed himself. Okay, the alarm died down. I guess there are no more spawns. Thankfully, the exit is just around the corner, so I doubt we'll have any more encounters. We did find a big daddy though, so I guess this means even more research. We barely weren't able to finish this level of research. Ah well, I guess we'll have to wait for the next one. What is that Houdini splicer looking at? That rate of fire upgrade feels really good. And we're officially done with the farmer's market. Let's go back to Arcadia. We just need to return to Langford's lab and start brewing the Lazarus Vector. Right, we're just about done with Arcadia. Just need to circulate the Lazarus Vector in the ventilation system.
Don't fight the inevitable. Run out of oxygen soon. Trust me.
Okay, so I miscalculated really badly here. Instead of hypnotizing the Big Daddy, I should have used the security bullseye plasmid. This alarm is impossible to cancel and security bots will just keep coming until it runs out. If I use the security bullseye, I could simply tag the Big Daddy and wait for the security bots to kill him, which should take long enough for the alarm to time out. Instead, we are stuck running around trying to avoid as much damage as possible. And since we finished researching sentry bots, we couldn't even use this opportunity to do some more research on them. "10 seconds left. At least we're not going to die here. No, that would have been embarrassing. Finally, it's over. We wasted enough time here. Let's go back to Langford's lab and use the Lazarus vector. I almost forgot to take some photos of the Big Daddy and finish their research category as well. And by they, I mean just the roses. The bouncer type Big Daddies have a separate category, of course. There's a shotgun under the stairs. And going back to the Big Daddies, there are elite versions of both the roses and the bouncers, but they don't require separate research. We're really running low on first aid kits though. There is a vendor in Julie Langford's lab, so we can buy some from it. Seems like we've lost our Big Daddy and sentry bot along the way. Oh no, here they are. And there's another splicer in front of the entrance to Langford's lab. There haven't been as many enemies on the way back here as I feared. No need to buy ammo from the ammo vendor. Okay, now we just need to reach Langford's office and use the machine to create the Lazarus vector. And there doesn't seem to be any spawns here as well. Are you still with me, guys? I'm sure nothing bad will happen once we start the machine, but just want to make sure I've not lost them on the way. Yeah, the fully upgraded shotgun is awesome. Okay, so this is the machine we should use to disperse the Lazarus vector.
This is a damn thing gurgling crack. How long is it gonna take?
It seems Julie's death didn't provide a clear enough lesson to you. Perhaps this was...
Ben's got your number, right? No doubt he'll be sending company. Best to head back to the lab entrance and seal her up. Might be the only way to keep the splicers out.
Now that we've stocked up on first aid kits and ammo, we are ready to survive Ryan's assault. Once we seal the entrance, there will be several waves of splicers. Even though it sounds like we need to survive a certain period of time, actually, we just need to kill all the splicers Ryan has sent our way. After we do that, the Lazarus vector will be completed.
I sent you a wee package through the pneumo. It's not much, but every little bit counts. Did you get that door closed? Good. That's your voice time.
There's really nothing too clever to do here. Splicers will come in waves, and once you deal with all the splicers in a wave, a new one will be triggered. We'll just be using the Big Daddy as much as possible, and since there's also a vending machine here, there's little chance of dying. I like how the door is getting cut through by an invisible force. They could have placed a simple splicer there. This fight sequence will take a while. There are quite a lot of splicers in the waves.
Oh, Christ! Here they come!
Yeah, okay, it's starting properly now. I hear some Houdini splicers teleporting. Where are they though? Now is a good time to reapply the hypnotized plasmids. Okay, so there are a few entry points. As long as we go from one to the other and kill everything in between, we should be fine. This will also help with avoiding being overwhelmed by the splicers. There's the Stuggy Splicer behind the Big Daddy. Now I'm hoping he'll hit him and force the Big Daddy to retaliate. He doesn't seem to be cooperating though. I guess we need to tag him and leave him for the Big Daddy. Also, let's not forget to pick up Atlas's gift from the pneumotube. It's just some supplies, it's nothing special, but still. I'm not sure how the second shot missed. We should be nearly done with the first wave. There we go.
For Christ's sake, how long is that damn vector gonna take to cook?
Okay, that was the first wave done. 2 more to go. I almost forgot Big Daddies could spawn here. So even if we didn't have the one from the entrance leashed, we could grab one from here. Also, it seems the entrance to Langford's office is sealed during the fight. And the second wave has started. I'm not exactly sure why they stay on the ground. Maybe they're getting knocked out by the Big Daddy? Also, it's important to keep an eye out on when the hypnotized plasmid expires. We could get in serious trouble if our Big Daddy turns against us. And about that neutral Big Daddy, it's best to just ignore him. We can't have two hypnotized at the same time, and there's no point in killing him. He might even help us kill a few splicers if they're foolish enough to attack him. There shouldn't be that many more splicers left in the second wave. This fight is also a great way of getting more money and components.
You're about halfway there. Keep your hand on the throttle. Ryan's skin job there's the time to get complacent.
Despite Atlas saying we're halfway there, it's actually just the last wave left. We are getting kind of low on shotgun ammo though, so I'd like to try using the machine gun for a while. We only need to tag the splicers anyway, so it doesn't matter too much what weapon we'll be using. There doesn't seem to be any particular increase in difficulty between the waves. They mostly consist of sluggish and lead-head splicers, with a few Houdini splicers sprinkled among them. And just like that, we only need to leave the Big Daddy and the sentry bots do most of the heavy lifting. Looks like the hypnotized wore off again. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the same Big Daddy we started with. I didn't really keep track of him. Seems like a Tuggy Splicer sneaked behind us and hit us. That is pretty cool though. I didn't know a proc from the static discharge is able to set the old drums on fire. It makes sense, it's just damage anyway, but... Actually, no, it doesn't make sense. When we were shooting the barrels with the electro bolts, they didn't ignite. So why does the same electric damage from the static discharge work and the one from the electric bolt doesn't? Not that it matters much, but I find this mildly annoying. I'm guessing the appearance of several Houdini splicers at once signaled the end of this fight. Yep, there it is.
Is the vector ready? What are you waiting for? Hit the damn switch!
Let's finish off the last of the splicers and go circulate the Lazarus vector through Arcadia's ventilation system. I believe this was all of them, but let's just look around to make sure. Okay, yeah, there doesn't seem to be any more splicers. Let's head to Langford's office. just need to pull this lever. And we did it! The Lazarus vector has been completed and
Well done,
dispersed.
lad. Take a deep breath and enjoy it. Then head over to Rolling Hills and get the bathysphere. Next stop is Ryan's house. It's time for blood.
Now that we've saved the trees, we've gotten an achievement for our trouble, and can finally enter the metro station. Let's do that and go find Ryan. Like Atlas said, it's time for payback. But first, it's time to buy some ammo. We've used up quite a bit in the last fight. Let's follow our trusty arrow and get on the bathysphere.
Why are you so resistant to the traditional methods of separating a man from his soul? You're not CIA, are you? You belong to Atlas, the one roach I can't seem to exterminate. Don't worry. I just need time to find the proper poison.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, Ryan.
I believe in no God, no invisible man in the sky. But there is something more powerful than each of us, a combination of our efforts, a great chain of industry that unites us. But it is only when we struggle in our own interest that the chain pulls society in the right direction. The chain is too powerful and too mysterious for any government to guide. Any man who tells you different either has his hand in your pocket or a pistol to your neck.
Well, this is it for today's episode. Thank you for spending your time with me, and if you have enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It will really help me a lot. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Take care, and until next time.